Aloha, everyone! My name is Man of Stage, and welcome back to Sabbat of the Witch, Meguru's route. In the last episode, we got to spend lots of quality time with Meguru, even though she was spending a good portion of that time trying to figure out how to get closer to Nene, but it turns out, at the end of the day, Meguru is probably closest with us after all, considering the fact that she actually opened up and shared the source of her trauma, why she reinvented her entire image, the falling out with her friend, her only friend, from her previous school, which was really sad. I felt really bad for her. I do wonder if that's something that's going to come back around and they're going to make up or at least touch base again somehow. Kind of like what happened in Maze Route in Cafe Stella. I wouldn't be surprised. I know this game came out first, but still. And on top of everything else, she asked that Shuuji call her by her first name. Progress. So let's see what happens now. This was a first for me. Thinking that someone else's emotion felt wonderful. Ah, okay. Right, the bittersweetness. Why am I recalling that as soon as I wake up? I'm kinda surprised at myself. That was on the way home from school on Friday, which was 3 days ago. It must have really left an impact on me. That taste from Inaba-san. Whoa. Whoa, any other game, that would have a completely different meaning. Oh, right, I'm supposed to call her by her first name now. Meguru. Meguru. Okay. The taste from Meguru. Let me just try rolling that around in my mouth. Meguru. I still don't know what emotion lies behind that taste, but I'm getting restless just thinking about it. I want to taste it again. He's hooked. I can't help but think that. Once again, I'm surprised at myself. It's a completely new emotion for me, though. But... Do my eyes look like those of a live fish? Huh? Does it?
死んだ魚の目だったお前がもはや生き返った魚を通り越してトレットレピチピチの魚って感じだ
You look like one of those bug-eyed goldfish. Sorry, but I have no idea what you're saying. He makes it sound like I'm on the cutting board about to be turned into sashimi. Aren't I dead either way then? No, he said bouncy live fish, so you're flopping around on the cutting board like a Magikarp out of water. And for how long does he intend to compare his own son to a fish anyway?
なんかバンド活動に取り組んでたと思ったらこの調子
And when did you get into fish?
はさてはなんかいいことあったその結果でむしろお前が釣った方トレットレピチピチのをゲット
Seriously, what is with all of the fish metaphors? No, I haven't. Could you stop teasing me first thing in the morning? That's messed. Oh, give me a moment. I got a text. That's a text tone? I cut off my dad and take out my phone. I don't often get texts so early. Who could it be? Who else could it be? It's me, Meguru! Those symbols, I don't even know how would you vocalize those? Anyway, good morning! Wanna meet up, senpai? I'll wait for you by the bridge we always part at. This is the first time I've ever received a text from her. We've exchanged numbers a while ago, but never texted. Maybe our conversation on Friday spurred her to start today? What's more, she's basically asking me to walk to school together with her. For some reason when it's H-E, and it's like that, that's just what I always think of. I don't see any reason to say no. With my heart still racing from excitement, I send my reply. Gotcha! I'll get going right away! Symbols. I tried to use an emoticon too, but did I use the right one? I've never used an emoticon before. There it is. I've hardly ever used them before, so I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Nia.
It's not like that, Dad.
父さんのことは気にするな。待ち合わせか それとも昼休み一緒にとかいう約束か？
We haven't gotten that far yet. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta go now. I'll do the laundry after school, so just leave it be for now.
おう、いってらっしゃい。頑張れ。
What, no more fish puns? Are we officially done with that?
先輩チャロ
Aloha. Good morning.
息なんか入ってどうしたんです？走ってきたんですか？
I had to get away from my dad's fish puns. No, I didn't. I'd rather die than admit I was running away from my dad's teasing, caused by the text she sent. Anyway, I hope I didn't keep you waiting for too long. I didn't expect you to ask me that.
はい、今日朝起きたらなんとなくそんな気分になって。
Alright, impulsiveness. I dig it.
っていうか先輩、なんですあの顔文字。あれじゃあその場であわあわしてる感じでしたよ。
Ah, then I did use the right one. Oh, yeah. My bad, Anaba-san. I wanted to use one since you did, but I don't know jack about emoticons. Also, you're supposed to call her Meguru. Yep. Huh? Inaba-san? Come on, it'll connect. Inaba... Ah, right. Sorry, Meguru.
そうですよ。もう忘れちゃったのかと思ったじゃないですか。でもちゃんと思い出してくれたから許してあげます。それじゃあ行きましょう、先輩。
But I am always senpai. Huh? We're going this way again?
そうですよ。この道ってなんかもうそういう道って感じになってきましたもんね。
This is the way. That kind of way. You mean like a way just for us so we can talk?
わざわざ言うとか寒いですよ、先輩。
That laugh. It's really hard to get what sets you off and what doesn't. You know that?
そんなことないですよだ。
Huh. She sure is in a good mood. I guess that really means that our talk on Friday has made her open up to me more. I'd be really happy if that were the case.
ところで先輩、
Yes? Huh? What's up?
実はですね、一つお願いしたいこともあるんです。それもあってメールしたんですよね。
Yeah? What is it?
先週の金曜日、寄り道していろいろ話したじゃないですか。
The kindred spirits conversation? Ah. My heart starts racing upon being reminded of that conversation.
あれ、内緒にしてもらえません？
Can do. Huh? You mean...
その、ねね先輩たちには。
I wonder why for a moment, but quickly come to understand. Yeah, wouldn't want to worry them. That story was pretty heavy. It was actually sort of painful for me to listen to at points, literally and figuratively. It's a very serious topic for her, so it seems likely that incident left her with some form of trauma, and that's the reason why we can't collect any heart fragments from her. And she doesn't want her dear friend Nene-senpai to know and feared that the knowledge would only worry her. And so the only reason she told me was because she wouldn't be bothered by what I think? I wouldn't say that she doesn't care about me, but I'm not as special as her to Ayachi-san. Well, that's nothing I didn't already know.
あ、いえ、その、はい。もちろんそういうのもあるんですけど。
But wait, there's more. Huh? Go on.
なんていうか、それ以上に、こう、先輩だけに、その、打ち明けたかったんで。
I'm sorry, could you say that just a little bit louder in my good ear? There it is again. There's that bittersweet taste again. It came accompanying what she just said. She only wants me to know? Doesn't that mean the complete opposite of what I thought? I'm the only one she's fully opened up to.
なんか、自分でもよくわかんないんですけど。なんか。
Yeah, what could it possibly mean? Secrets that I only want to share with one person. Weird. Got it. I'll keep it to myself. As I nod, another wave of that bittersweet taste spreads inside of my mouth. It tastes better than anything. I see. If I'm acting like this, it makes Meguru feel this tasty emotion, huh? I must make her experience more of the tasty emotion. So weird. In that case, if I helped her deal with this trauma plaguing her, would she direct this emotion my way even more? I mean, even putting that aside, I just want to do something about it for her. As the one she opened up to. Right. Then... Sorry, Meguru. I know I just promised you, but I'm gonna tell Nene. What I need to do is clear. Ayachi-san, Shiba-san. Oh, right, both. Right, both witches, right. Well, I guess it would make more sense to do it as kind of a tag team effort with all three of them. It's lunch break. After getting back from the school cafeteria, I approached the two of them.
Hoshino-kun, おかえり.
Yeah, thanks. The both of them are sitting at the same desk and have just finished eating, it seems. Perfect timing.
何ですか?
Well, the thing is, do you two know anyone who could search for someone? I bring my voice down to a whisper. Resolving this problem for Meguru would be next to impossible on my own. I'll need Ayachi-san and Shiba-san's help if I want to get anywhere. I'm really sorry, Meguru. I'll make this up to you later.
人探しですか?
Yeah, I'm trying to find someone who went missing.
ひょっとして稲葉さんのかけら絡みのことなんですか?
How did you know?
あ、そうだよね。私も話は聞いてるよ。だから星野くん、最近めぐるちゃんにあれこれ世話焼いてあげてるんだよね。
Well, it is her route. Yeah, that's right. I'll give you the details later, but it seems like her best friend disappeared and she doesn't know where she is.
あ、そうなの。
She left without saying goodbye. I think the incident left her scarred. Now I want to find that friend of hers.
そっか、そんなことがあったんだ。なるほど、話はわかりました。あいにくとそういうつてはありませんが、とりあえずはいろいろと当たってみます。あ、私もお手伝いするよ。かけらのことを抜きにしても、めぐるちゃんの力になってあげたいし。
Aw, such good friends. Thanks. I really appreciate it.
あと、戸隠先輩にならこの話してもいいよね。あの人は顔が広いから、こういうのだと頼りになりそうだし。
Sure, at this point we may as well just let the whole club know. Yeah, would be great if you could. I can definitely see her being a big help.
だよね。じゃあそういうことで。
But one more thing. I would like you to keep this all from her for now.
どうしてですか?
It's supposed to be a secret. The truth is she asked me to keep it a secret. She said she doesn't want anyone but me to know since it's embarrassing to her. Besides, we might not be able to find the girl. I don't want to disappoint her or anything, so I'd really appreciate it if you kept quiet about this until we know more.
それについてはわかりました。けど、ねえ、あやちさん、これってそういうことだよね。
How do you think it is?
だと思います。どう考えてもそういうことですよね。
Huh? What are you talking about? I mean, I'm asking in character and out of character.
星野くんって肝心なところで頼りにならないんだね。
Oh, now I get it, yeah.
決まってるじゃない。これはめぐるちゃんが。失礼します。
Surprise!
あ、先輩たち。
How convenient! What were you all talking about just now in lowered voices? I look towards the entrance and find Meguru popping her head into the classroom, waving her hand at us. What brings you here?
決まってるじゃないですか。遊びに来たんですよ。
Oh, a reasonable thing. Meguru merrily marches into the classroom. Okay, I love the alliteration. I see. Come on over.
なら遠慮なく。
Never.
ねね先輩、つむぎ先輩、遊びに来ちゃいました。
Don't say anything.
あれ、私たち？
No, actually, she was gonna talk to that girl that's currently behind you, hidden behind your head with no eyes. Or a mouth, actually.
そうですよ。
Yeah, that one whose ear you
週
can
末
see.
挟んでご無沙汰してたんですもん。あ、それとも昼は迷惑でした？そんなことはないんだけど。ラジャーです。よかった。でも星名くんはスルーでいいんですか？
Don't mind me, I'm just a fly on the wall. Hey, don't look at me like I'm some kind of rejected loser. Oh no, I'm projecting again.
いいも何も。ねえ、先輩。
Well, when you put it like that. Huh? Hint, hint. Very subtle. Those are some intense eye signals. No telling them about you know what. Is that it? So is this why she's acting like this around Ayachi-san and Shiba-san? She's right to worry about that if so. I mean, I actually did tell them. I didn't have much of a choice, but still. I mean, you didn't give a ton of details. It was pretty high level, so that's something, I guess.
ほら、星名先輩もああ言ってますし。
What happened to Nene?
特に何も言ってなかったような。先輩、気になりませんよね。
Nah, it's okay, Meguru. If you've come to see the two of them, then I'll let you guys be. Don't say anything.
別に引っ込んでてくれなくてもいいんですけどね。見ててくれれば。
I don't know if that's better. I mean, it's just like, okay, I'm part of the conversation, but not really. I'm just observing the conversation. I may as well not be here. Isn't this just bullying?
そんなことないですよ。見守っていてほしいって言ってるんです。
In silence. Okay, enough with the puppy dog eyes, Meguru. I wonder if they're gonna pick up on him using her first name.
なんでですか？見守っててくださいよ、先輩が。
You minx.
すまん。横から突っ込んでもいいか？
Wait, I thought I was supposed to be the peanut gallery.
びっくりした。なんですか？
いやまあ、なんだ。5本。君、結局修二と盛り上がっとるやん。
You know, he has a point.
あ、
Now that he mentions it, she said she only came to talk to Ayachi-san and Shiba-san, and yet...
いやいやカイド、突っ込むところそこじゃないでしょ。
And now even Karia's weighing in.
ああ、横からごめんね。私は刈谷若菜。こいつはカイドウ秀明、星名の友達。あ、はい。稲葉めです。で、星名、なんかいつの間にか稲葉さんの名前呼び捨てにしてるじゃん。
Friday. Specifically the very end of Friday.
そこ。私も気になった。ナイスツッコミだよ、刈谷さん。ですよね。みんな気になりましたよね。ついこの間までは名字をさん付けでしたし。
Oh, crap. I didn't think about that. Of course they'd notice me suddenly changing how I call her. While we talked about not telling the others about her past, we didn't exchange a single word on how to explain the way I call her now. Hey, Meguru.
それはですね、なんていうか。
Okay, this is really explaining things. Good job. Oh shit, she's in full panic mode. I guess she didn't expect everyone to bring it up. Well, that makes two of us. Anyway, now it's up to me to explain, but I can't say exactly what led to this. Well, it's just something I wanted to do. Yeah. We've become pretty good friends, so I asked if I could start using her first name. And Well, plain and simple Meguru without honorifics is what felt right to me, so I just went with that.
ほう、なるほど。習字にしては珍しいな、そういうの。
You don't know me, I contain multitudes. Yeah, you're not wrong, but I've never had a junior in a club before, so...
いつまでもさん付けじゃ先輩として締まらないって？意外と体育会系みたいなところもあったんだね、星名。
Yeah, I'm a baller. No. Is there something wrong with that? It's not like this girl holds anything back, like a typical underclassman. You know, he's right about that.
確かにそんな感じだったね。慣れ慣れし。いやごめん、変な意味じゃなくて、先輩先輩って懐いてきてくれる感じというか。じゃあ何か特別なきっかけがあったわけじゃなかったんですね。
Nene, you know the answer to this question.
ちょっとがっかりしたりして。
Yeah, nothing special happened. Right, Meguru?
そうしね。
That's right. What are you, Meowth? Anyway, isn't it about time for you to head back to your classroom? Lunch break is almost over.
はい、そうですね。そうします。
So glad you came here to chat with Nene and Shiba.
それじゃあ失礼しました。また遊びに来ます。
Okay, bye. Meguru pounces on the opportunity I offer her and rushes out of our classroom. Good lord, we somehow finagled our way out of that situation. But now... I wouldn't call that finagling, I would just call that awkwardly squirming like a kitten that wants to be put down. Just noodling your way out of it. A short while later, I received another text from Meguru. Nothing but an emoticon? Though I think I know what she's trying to say, that made me panic. It was clear. I respond, yeah, we never talked about how to explain the name situation. Which I follow up with, I got pretty flustered myself. Soon after, I receive another text from her. D. Alright. Why is she only sending me emoticons? Is typing out a full reply too much effort for her? I mean, you got the gist. I think I know what this one's saying, too. Well, I'd say I call you by your first name, so I stuck with that, even in front of everyone else. You liked it better that way, don't you? Dots. Huh? Why is there no answer coming this time? Did I get it wrong? I was pretty sure the emoticon meant, but you still kept calling me by my first name. Oh, here it is. I do. She's already saying I do. It's pretty short considering how long it took for her to answer. But then 2 more texts from her immediately follow that one. Thank you. By the way, are you free today after school? Huh? Does she want to do something other than our club? Would you like to come over to my place? Yeah. What? What?
だってほら、この前は自分がお邪魔しちゃいましたし。なら今度は先輩に来てもらわないとですもんね。
I can't turn you down when you put it like that. Since she wanted to clean her room before I came over, we both went home and then met up again later. I was wondering about the clothing change. We also both changed out of our school uniforms and into our regular clothes in the process. I could have said nothing.
なんか含みがありますね。
I could have said nothing! Is that better? Well, we're both ditching club for the day to do this.
ねね先輩気にしなくていいって言ってくれてたじゃないですか。
Oh, you got permission. I just was gonna no-show. Yeah, I guess. More like she sent me off saying, don't worry about us, you were going to wait to give us the details anyway. Alright. I was able to successfully explain away the name incident, but I feel like she's still suspicious of us. She has every right to be. There's really nothing going on between us, though. Yet. Meguru is simply attached to me. And as for myself, I'm jonesing for more of that bittersweet taste. I just can't leave her alone. I'm trying my best to ignore that delicious bittersweet taste from earlier. It's not working. I can't deny that I want to taste more of it, but I still can't grasp its meaning. I probably won't for a while. We walk past our usual parting spot and head in the general direction of the station.
もうちょっとですよ。
Huh, you look pretty close to the station.
商店街の方からでもよかったんですけどね。でもとりあえずは先輩も覚えやすい道の方がいいかなって。
Ah, so you intend for this to be a recurring event. Does that mean there's going to be a second time?
わざわざそういう確認をするところがほんと先輩って感じですよね。ないわ。
I have to confirm these things, otherwise I might get the wrong idea. What's so bad about it? That's just how important it is.
大事なことですか。
Sure is, at least to me.
ほんと先輩って感じなんですから。
Not really, no. What's that supposed to mean?
あ、そこの角曲がりますからね。
A likely story. Oh,
ここです。自分の家。
we walked under a railroad overpass and out the other side of the station before arriving at our destination. Meguru's house is a cute little family home.
じゃあちょっと待っててもらえます？
Huh? Sure. She leaves me at the entrance and disappears into the house ahead of me. Why is she making me wait here? I thought she already cleaned up her room.
ただいま。
Oh, maybe she's reminding her family that I'm coming and asking them to steer clear. That works for me. Meeting her family would be kinda embarrassing. Though, being alone with her could end up embarrassing in its own way. I felt awkward last time when I had the home field advantage. I'm even more nervous now that I'm playing an away game. These analogies. She's really taking her sweet time, huh? How much longer does she intend to make me wait for? What is she even doing in there anyway? Telling her family should only take a few moments. This is taking forever. What's the holdup?
お待たせです。
It's about time. Okay, apparently that's exactly what he was going to say. It's about damn boy. I don't know why that's the sound I made, but I just rolled with it. I like the outfit and the glasses. I'm digging it.
先輩、びっくりしてくれちゃってますよね。
Do you have a mirror? I mean, it didn't even cross my mind that you'd make me wait just to change again.
自分、家ではリラックスしたい派なんですよね。だから楽な格好に着替えないとですよ。
Yeah, that's legit. Then why didn't you come to meet me in those clothes? Those are her home clothes. She can't wear them in the outside world.
それじゃあ驚いてもらえないじゃないですか。もう着替えはないと思わせておいてっていうのを狙ってたんですもん。
Well, you're not wrong. This was seriously all part of your plan? You sure went out of your way.
第一これ部屋着ですからね。この格好で外には出ませんよ。
You know, I kind of said it as a joke, but at the same time, I get it. I do have clothes that I do not wear outside. So does my wife. It actually makes a lot of sense.
で、どうですどうです？びっくりしてもらえました？
I mean, lounge clothes, don't read into that. Yeah, I really didn't expect you to change a second time. Though your new getup is surprising too. You give off a completely different vibe than usual in that outfit. It's a very simple look. Not quite lame, just plain. I like it, I think it's cute. The way her hair is loosely tied up on one side, her glasses, everything about her right now just says, plain girl. So you've been wearing contacts, huh?
そうですよ。それもびっくりしました？まあ言われなきゃわかりませんもんね、その辺。
You know what, that doesn't surprise me. I hate contacts, personally. I used to wear them, but then I got LASIK surgery, and it's just been totally worth it. Although I'm at the point where I need glasses again. Go figure. At least it's just for the computer. Anyway.
メガネだとそんなに印象違います？
It gives a different vibe. They do make you look more plain than usual. Why would you say that? Say, I don't know, intellectual, or something that's not plain.
姫松学院に入る前は普段からこんな感じだったんですけどね。
Maybe plain's not an insult, it just feels vaguely insulting. You mean before your makeover?
ですです。つまり今はもう基本他人には見せないレアメゴルです。
Ooh, special privileges.
やっぱりほら、今となっては人前出るには恥ずかしいですし、地味すぎるし、油断してるっていうかだし。
But you're okay looking like this in front of me?
先輩期待通りに驚いてくれましたからね。だから特別です。
I'll take it.
これもやっぱり他の人には内緒ですよ。
So many secrets. Yeah, sure. She's showing a side to me that she typically only shows her family. And she's doing it so cheerfully. Huh. I wonder when I will understand. When I think about it that way, this is pretty embarrassing and awkward. But I'm happy. It feels like Meguru is opening up her heart to me more and more. She is. Love it. After some initial surprise wears off, we decide to settle down and play some Monhunt, just like when she came over to my place. Good thing I thought about bringing my 3DW.
レア武器ゲット。
During our pre-quest preparations, the girl behind Lobby rejoices as she crafts a new weapon that she spent a while farming materials for.
羨ましいですか先輩っていうかうなじさん。
That's a pretty sweet weapon, but I'm a lance player. Not like getting that gun would do me any good.
なんですかそれ。羨んでくださいよ。
Keep your fancy guns.
ま、でもいいですけどね。その武器を装備したラビーに助けられて心を入れ替えてくれるに決まってますし。
Okay, you got me there. Well, yeah, I'm pretty much relying on you to carry me, as always. Gotta say though, playing with each other while sitting face to face is a completely different experience.
ですね。先輩もお礼言おうとして被弾するようなことなくなるし。
You didn't have to bring that up again, Lavi-san.
いやー、やっぱり印象的でしたもん。あの動き止めちゃってやられまくってるうなじさん。
Thank you. I was actually moved by how skilled yet kind the mysterious Lavi-san was. I was shocked when I saw who was behind the character.
なんでですか。自分のイメージ通りじゃないですか。ラビーは装備のコーディネートもちゃんと気を使ってるし。
Fair. Can't deny that. The armor set is pretty dang cool.
でしょでしょ。苦労したんですからこれ一式揃えるの。
The hair and armor colors even match. It's kinda hot, or more like sexy. Nice job.
そういうのを中の人に直接言わないでください。ドン引きです。
Yeah, really. I was just trying to compliment your fashion sense, since you seem to take pride in that. That wasn't a good compliment.
だったら普段も言ってくださいよ。
Ooh. Huh?
え？じゃないですよ。何ですかその返事。称賛してくれるって言ったじゃないですか。
Oh, that is adorable. I love it.
ラビーの中の人も普段の格好のコーディネート割と自信あるんで。
Oh, you look pretty sexy too. You just rolled that off.
何言ってんの？
What, you didn't think he was gonna say it? Well, just look at how you're always showing off your legs. Oh, well, of course.
それはそうですけど、コーディネート服の足じゃなくて。
But going with bare legs is an intentional decision, isn't it? That's a conscious fashion choice.
そうですけど、もう。
When I first saw you at school, I thought you looked like a bit of a floozy, but on closer inspection, it's really more of a casual cute style. Again, with the weird backhanded compliments. A floozy of all things. What, were you born in 1928? I can tell you put some serious thought into picking a jumper that would match with your uniform. You give off a vibrant, playful vibe, like that of a younger girl. It's really fitting for you.
そうですか？そうなんですよ。自分なりにいろいろ考えて選んでるんですよ。努力の結晶なんですよ。先輩、もっと言ってください、言ってください。
Pat, pat, pat. Good girl. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Sorry, but that's all I got. I'm having trouble remembering anything else to say from the fashion magazines I flipped through. At least you did some research, but then you gave away your secret.
なんかいろいろ台無しになった気がするんですけど。
You're pretty easy to flatter, huh?
本当に台無しですよ。
Oh no, we're back to zero. Sorry, I went a little too far there.
クエスト行きますよ。
Oh, okay. I guess I'll back you up.
先輩、真面目子じゃないですか。
But I'm back to zero. Ah, you cheered up again.
しょうがないですね、もう。機嫌も直すし、治療弾も打ってあげますよ。
While keeping up the idle talk, we proceed to hunt monsters for a while. Did we get anything good?
今日はオレンジのミニタルトですよ。
Oh, what? That sounds amazing. After we enjoyed Manhun for a while, Meguru brings some homemade mini tarts for the both of us. I love mini tarts. I make those around the holidays. I've made pumpkin ones with, I've tried different kinds of nuts like walnuts and stuff like that. I really want to try making apple ones at some point. I do apple chai. It's a really good combination.
今度はオレンジとカスタードのおかげで水気が多いから前みたいなことにはならないと思うんですけど。
Oh, that sounds so good. Huh? Did you make these just for me?
そういうわけじゃないですけどね。作ったのは昨日ですし、なんだかそんな気分になって。
Ah. Still though, thanks. I'll dig right in.
はい、どうぞ。
Oh, this is great. It's sweet and sour, but also has a slightly bitter aftertaste. I really like it. I think he really has a thing for bittersweet things.
よし、達成感。お菓子作りは食べてくれた人の感想が醍醐味なんですよね。
That is true. No, really, you're seriously good at this. Every treat of yours I've eaten has been delicious. You're a pretty good cook in general, aren't you? Like in Manhun, you've got quite a few hidden talents.
ありがとうございます。それはまあ。
Alright, now what are you going to say to lose those points?
要するに、インドア派ってことだと思います。家でできることばっかりやってたっていうか。
Oh, I see. That makes sense. I glance around her room while sipping on the tea she brought alongside the tarts. It's as tidy and cute as you'd expect from a girl's room. Actually, it is really well put together. But there are a ton of books and manga lining the shelves, and there's a video game console hooked up with a ton of games for it. Thanks to that, I feel quite at home here. I'm not nearly as nervous as I would be otherwise. Her room really fits with everything I know about her. So your hobbies are only indoor activities like cooking, reading books and manga, playing games, and watching movies?
はい、そんな感じです。
What kind of books do you like? The genres on your shelf seem all over the place.
どんなのっていうか、特に決めてないです。割と手当たり次第に何でも読みますよ。
Oh, nice. Huh. Got any examples?
この前はアイルランドの人の詩集を読んでました。その前は芸能人の食べ歩きエッセイで、さらにその前は異世界ハーレム系のラノベだったかな。
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if my reading taste I don't know if my reading taste is that diverse. That's impressive. Holy crap, that spread. You'll read just about anything, huh?
あ、でも最近はやっぱりゲームの方が多いですよ。モンカリ以外にも手を出してるんで。
What kind of games? Yeah, I see the console. Oh, it looks like you're into Otome games.
もちろんですよ。ヘッドフォン装着でイケメンボイスでキュンキュンしまくれる優越は。
Oh my.
ってなんでわかるんすか？
I have a sense for these things. There's what looks like one laying out in the open over there.
うわー、しまい忘れてた。
Oh god, and a pink remote. It's okay. I play that kind of stuff too. You play Otome games?
先輩まさかの乙女芸男子？
I knew it. No, I tend to play games aimed at guys, like this one.
男性向けってエッチいやつですか？うわー、そんなのやってるんですか？最低ですよ。
Excuse me? What an absurd double standard. Don't just assume that any visual novel for guys is an adult PC game. There's a lot of perfectly normal stuff on consoles. Looks at camera. Wait, why do you even know about those kinds of games? Uh-huh. You actually play those, don't you?
やってませんよ。ひどい言いがかり。もうこのマチェロ先輩やだ。
Don't pretend like you're not accusing me of the same thing. This is such a double standard. Like that, we continue our idle bickering for a while. But strangely, it's an oddly relaxing experience. It's like we're actually friends. Wait, did you not think you were? You're in her room. Meguru will regularly make a fuss over something, but she always laughs it off with a smile afterward. Yeah, seriously, what is your definition for friendship? Alright then, see you tomorrow. I didn't want to stay too late, so I decided to go home once the sun started to set.
はい。今日はありがとうございました。
Alright, back to more fish puns. No, thank you. For the tart and...
あらあら、もうお帰りですか？
Are you shipping us, Meguru's mom? Oh, yes, thanks for having me.
お母さん、何出てきちゃってるの？
I've been watching the whole time. Why is she Roz?
だってめぐるが友達連れてくるなんて珍しいじゃない。ご挨拶くらいはしなきゃってなるでしょ。
Are you everybody's mom voiceover? Because you sound like you're everybody's mom in these games.
しかも男子の。お母さんドキドキしちゃうんだけど。
もうほっといてって言ったのに。それにお母さん、なんか勘違いしてるでしょ。違うから、この人は部活の先輩だから。
That calls me by my first name and is invited into my room. What's weird about this?
めぐるがいつもお世話になっています。はあ、お父さんにも見せてあげたかったな。
Uh-oh.
お母さん、もう。
I really need to go now. You'll have to let me off for today. Thanks again. The both of us panicked at the unexpected ambush from Meguru's mom, but I managed to escape somehow. I threw a rock. Man. I walked home more quickly than I intended and ended up in my neighborhood before I knew it. I'm such a chicken when it comes to those kind of situations. Well, at least Meguru seemed cheerful throughout the day, aside from that last part. Besides, the encounter with her mom was embarrassing, but it wasn't unpleasant or anything. It gave me a glimpse of how Meguru acts around her family. She seems pretty open with her mom. I get the impression that she's assertive at home, but meek when out and about, and when around people she knows, she tends to be kinda pushy and clingy. I'm happy I was able to learn this. Yeah, I'm glad she invited me over today. Her mom seemed happy too. I guess she doesn't bring friends over very often. I think she made that pretty clear. The first friend that she's had over in a long while, or whatever it was she said.
あれ、星野くんですか？
Fancy running into you here. Oh, hey there, Ayachi-san. On your way home?
はい、日が暮れてきたので今日は終わりにしました。そちらは稲葉さんとどこかに行っていたんじゃ。
I was. Yeah, but we called it a day for the same reason.
そうですか。
Yeah. Oh boy, more awkward situations.
それでですね、星野くん。
What is it?
例の件、戸隠先輩も協力してくれることになりました。
Okay, but what am I going to have to endure for her help? Teasing? A lot of teasing? A bunch of jokes? Huh? You mean?
はい、稲葉さんの親友の件です。
Huh. Right, that's what this is about. I guess I did ask her about this.
私とシーバさんには当てがなかったですけど、戸隠先輩はさすがに顔が広くて助かりました。
What kind of contacts does she have? Is there somebody in the school who's good at finding people, or does she just have a whole exterior network that we don't even know about yet?
稲葉さんの同級生とのことでしたから、とりあえず他の学院のお知り合いに連絡して名簿の調査をお願いしてくださるそうです。
Oh, okay, wow. I see.
星野くん、
Yeah.
これもやっぱり他の人には内緒ですよ。
It really hurts that I've already broken my promise with her. Ooh, that's probably going to be a point of tension, I think. I didn't think about that until just now, but I very much could see that coming back to bite. At least temporarily.
このままじゃいけないと思ったんですよね。
But if there's a thorn still stuck in her heart, I want to remove it for her. She felt that she had to change herself, and although clumsily, she bravely tried her best. But if that thorn in her heart is making her act afraid and timid despite all of that, then...
ほら、自分も先輩も人付き合いがあんまり上手くないタイプじゃないですか。
Well, yeah, we do.
だからこう仲間って。
I really want to help her. It may upset her if she ever finds out about this. But still, she's come to occupy a place in my heart that no one else does. Thanks, Ayachi-san. Are you free right now? This would be a good time for me to share the details. I tell her most everything I know about the Meguru case while recalling that bittersweet taste. Are we going to the cafe or are we just hanging out? Ah, going to be from Meguru's perspective now. I'm not changing the voice. I let out a reflexive sigh upon recalling the day's events. Not a sigh of exhaustion or desperation, but the complete opposite.
楽しかったな、今日。
Senpai came over to my place. We played Monhun together, ate cake, and talked about all sorts of stuff. We did not, we ate tarts. Well, things got hectic when Mom ambushed us near the end, but even that was kind of fun. It feels strange, even to me. I never would have thought that I could get so close to Senpai.
ちーちゃん以来だもんな、こういうの。
And this person is even a guy who's one grade higher than me. When I actually stop and think about it, I can hardly believe it. It feels so unreal.
でも本当なんだよね。この部屋で一緒に遊んでたんだから。
That's right. He's giving me what I've been looking for. He understands my feelings and is able to relate to me. That's why the time with him is so fun and so happy. I wish every day could be like today.
もっと先輩のことも知りたいな。
Oh.
めぐるのことも知ってほしいな。って。
I sit up in my bed at that thought. That was a completely natural thought of mine, right? I've never had any thoughts like this until right now. I've always been friendly with Senpai. He's easy to talk to, and I can be myself around him, but wistfully spacing out my room as I think about him and the time we've spent together, that's never happened to me before.
なんだかめぐる前とは少し違い始めてる感じ。
Why did that happen? And since when? I can't figure it out no matter how long I think about it, but
早く明日が来ないかな。
I wish for something that I, a reclusive loner, have never wished for before. Oh, that was sweet. Go figure it out.
サノバウィッチ。
I still like that one. I guess there are only 3. That's fine.
あ、先輩。
Hello.
チャロ
Aloha. Oh, Meguru. Yeah, aloha and all that. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to be in my line.
ー。へへ、メールでもよかったんですけど、直に来ちゃいましたよ。先輩、放課後のこと聞きました？今日はおかけん自体お休みって。
Does that mean we get to play more Monhun? Yeah, I heard.
あ、よかった。そういうわけで先輩、今日も。
Oh, I see. We're taking time off because we're doing stuff for her. And we're about to be like, nah, I can't hang out, sorry. I'm sorry, but I already have plans for today after school.
あ、そうでしたか。
Aw.
ならしょうがないですね。ラジャーです。またの機会に。
Oh no, she's going to get the wrong impression. I'm really sorry. Oh, why not use this chance to hook up with some of your friends from your class?
はい、そうですね。
I don't want to hang out with them. I want to hang out with you.
トライしてみます。それじゃあ。
Well, I sure feel guilty. I could clearly sense how sad that short exchange made her. But I didn't have any other choice. I gotta do stuff for her. Ayachi-san. I visit Ayachi-san's desk as soon as I reach our classroom. So, are we going as soon as school is out?
はい。何か不都合でもありますか？
No, I really appreciate how quickly you found something. Though I'm a little surprised that you'd call club off today for this.
私も早い方がいいと思いますから。
I mean, and you could call this a club matter, or, I mean, it's helping out Meguru, really, and also, I mean, you'll get the fringe benefit of heart fragments too, probably.
話題が話題ですしね。
I have several things to report regarding the current case. Could you spare some of your time after school today? That's what Ayachi-san said this morning. The current case. This is obviously about Meguru's missing friend, Kizuki Chihoko. I wasn't expecting much when I gave Ayachi-san the details, so I'm surprised she found something out so quickly. I have no reason to turn her down if she says she has news. I want to help Meguru as soon as possible. She never asked for my help with this, so I know I'm sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. But I can't just do nothing. I don't know how I'd live with myself after hearing the full story. Man, I've been changing more and more lately. At the very least, I wasn't this proactive before. The old me would never have stepped in if there was a chance I might piss someone off. I recall the bittersweet taste I sometimes experience when I'm around Meguru. Is that what's spurring me into action? And if so, what's behind that taste? After school, Ayachi-san and I leave the school together and make for the Schwarzkatz. We made extra sure that nobody noticed us, especially Meguru.
今日はお休みと伝えてありますから、逆に部室でもよかったのかもしれませんけど。
No, this was probably a smarter choice.
稲葉さんは来なくても、お客さんが来る可能性もありますしね。
Yeah, because I don't think... No, Meguru hasn't been to the cafe. Meguru shouldn't be aware of this cafe, so there's no chance of her showing up here. Plus, we could ask Soma-san to make sure that no one disturbs us.
いらっしゃい。おう、君たちか。
I see the cafe is as busy as always. It's been a while, Soma-san.
七尾、一番奥の席をいいですか？他に客はいないから、好きな席を使ってくれ。
Is that just like the go-to meeting table? I feel like that is kind of the de facto spot.
その様子から察するに、何か相談事か？ええ、ちょっと。
Is Kariya off today?
いや、この後で来るよ。君たちは放課後になってすぐに来たんだろ？大事なバイトを毎回そんなにせかすことはできないから。
Fair. Then I guess we had better finish our talk before she gets here. Ayachi-san and I nod to each other, order our drinks, and then sit down to begin our discussion right away. Okay, Ayachi-san, since we've come all the way here to talk in private, I take it that... You found Kizuki-san?
いえ。
Oh.
結論から言えば、ごめんなさい。行方知れずのままです。
Huh. So then, you couldn't discover where she moved to?
戸隠先輩の助力もあって、稲葉さんと木月さんが前に通っていた学院にも連絡がつけられたんですけど。あ、経緯としてはこうです。戸隠先輩のお知り合いで、稲葉さんたちと同じところに通っていた方、つまり先輩ですね。その方も幸い当時の学生会長だったので、学院まで話をつないでいただいて確認を取ったんですが。
Kinda feels like a privacy violation, but whatever.
星名くんの言う通り、わからなかったんです。木月さんがどこに移ったかという記録が残っていなくて。
Huh. Is that even possible?
通常ならありえないとは思います。転籍の手続きなどの記録は残るはずですし。
Oh.
なので、先方も不思議そうでした。どういうわけかそう処理されてしまっているようだと。
Why do I have the feeling that the transfer probably had nothing to do with what happened with Meguru. I feel like there's something more complicated going on, but I don't know what. And without that paperwork, it's not possible to track her down using that approach, huh? Meguru must have already looked into where her best friend suddenly disappeared to. Yet she still doesn't know where her friend went. Now I understand why.
転居にあたって何か特別な事情があったのかもしれません。
Ooh, this has gotten way more complicated than I thought.
無理を通してでもそう処理してもらわなくてはいけないような。
That honestly doesn't sound too good. When I think about what it could be, maybe they were running away from debt? We have absolutely no information to go on, though, so we can only speculate. Seems like it'll be hard to find out anything else without hiring a private detective or something.
するんですか？
I don't have that kind of money. Only as a last resort. I don't want to do that if I don't have to.
そうですね。いくらかかるかもわかりませんし。
Maybe this is something we could ask our resident cat about. This is a tough one. What to do?
星名くんの考えでは、木月さんの行方がやっぱり重要ですか？
I'm not sure. Meguru's trauma, or whatever it is, most definitely stems from what happened with Kizuki-san. The one and only friend she had opened her heart up to just up and vanished one day, and Meguru suspects that it's her fault, which at this point I don't think it is. Although I didn't really think it was to begin with. It seems like there's something else going on.
そんな経験があったから、人に対して一定以上踏み込むのが怖くなってしまってるですか？
Yeah, which is why I figured that if I could bring them together again and have them make up, everything would be resolved. But even if things didn't go that well, we've only been hearing Meguru's side of things. It's possible that Kizuki-san sees things very differently.
そうですね。少なくとも自分のせいっていうのは稲葉さんの誤解かもしれませんし、連絡だけでもつけられたらそのあたりを聞くことができたんでしょうけど。
I wonder where Kizuki-san is and what she's up to right now.
少しいいかな？
Ah, cue the resident cat. Before we knew it, Soma-san arrived at our table with our drinks.
あ、せっかく入れてもらったのが冷めてしまいますね。大丈夫ですよ、七尾。話は一段落しましたから。
Oh crap, I completely forgot about our drinks. Sorry for making you wait.
いや、こちらこそ聞いてしまっていてすまなかった。というところなんだが。
Oh, it's okay if you know.
君たちの話に出ていた木月という人間はこの辺りに住んでいたのか？
Huh? Well, I would think so. She used to attend the same school as Meguru, and the two of them visited each other's homes all the time. That wouldn't have been easy if she lived far away.
それで年の頃で言うと君たちより一つ下。名前は千穂子。
Exactly.
七尾、ひょっとして知ってるんですか？
私自身に面識はない。だが昔話を聞いたことがある。さらに言えば深く関わりがあったやつを知っている。
She's a witch.
ひょっとしたら現在の行方すら知っているかもしれない。
That would be interesting, and that thought did cross my mind. Who?
星名くん、君は一度見たことがある。アイスミルクを飲んでいた妙な幼子と言って覚えはないか？
Oh yeah, that girl. Flashback time.
ミルクじゃな。
Ah, that weird kid.
のじゃろり？
That weird kid. Did you not see my flashback? Some little girl who came in. She has an oddly sophisticated way of talking, like someone from the last century.
はあ、だからのじゃろり。ロリはロリータですね。なるほど。
Ma'am, you're a witch. That girl knows where Kizuki-san is?
落ち着きたまえ。かもしれないだ。
And judging from the rapport you two have, I'm guessing you're not eager to ask.
知っていたとしても話してくれるかどうかもわからない。
Yeah, she seems like the type. Why wouldn't she?
しょうがないんだよ。 我々はそういう習わしなんでね。だからこれは本当にただの心当たりにしか過ぎない。
But what if we say please?
我々七尾、まさか。
ああ、あいつ赤城も私と同じ魔女と契約したアルプなんでね。
That girl is an alp like Soma-san? So she's actually an animal. She's not just an old-fashioned girl, but an old-fashioned furry. Wait, what the hell am I thinking?
アルペ同士というのは言ってしまえばかけらを集めるライバルだ。
Ah,
昔いろいろあったせいでね、我々は互いの契約者のことについては相手に明かさないようにしているんだよ。
catfight.
だから私はあいつに話も聞けないし、そもそも今の居場所すら知らない。しかし
Ayachi-san.
はい。その契約者である魔女はほぼ間違いなく。
Shiba-san. She's in the same club as us. So we get the team together and we have a solution.
サノバウィッチ。ほーい、星野くん。
Hi. Good morning. Any update?
返事遅くなっちゃってごめんね。赤城、ついさっき捕まったよ。話したら付き合ってくれるって。
Is she going to give us a lot of attitude? Oh! We got in touch with Shiba-san immediately after hearing about Akagi from Soma-san. Sure enough, she turned out to be Shiba-san's alp. We wanted Shiba-san to ask her to come talk with us then and there, but Akagi was nowhere to be seen. Considering what happened with Chihoko, I was a little worried that Akage disappeared too, but fortunately that doesn't seem to be the case. That's awesome. Thanks, Shiba-san.
っていうかごめんね。返事がすぐできなくてやきもきさせちゃったよね。私もやきもきしちゃったよ。本当にもう赤城ったら。
I'm guessing this is pretty typical for her. I'm just happy she's willing to talk. That's all I could have asked for. Did she mention anything about Kizuki-san?
知ってるってだけ。あとは話に付き合ってやるから場を用意するのじゃだって。ただしメンツについてはわきまえよって言ってたよ。
Cryptic. She said that? Then...
魔女絡みの話になるからってことじゃないのかな。
Okay, so it'll probably be just Nene, you, and Shuuji, I would guess. Thought so. Which means Kizuki-san's disappearance is related to this witch stuff somehow. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I had already guessed as much when we found out that Akagi, an alp, is somehow involved with Kizuki-san. Turns out I was right. I'm sure Akagi said this to prepare us for that kind of talk. Alright, in that case...
わかりました。七尾に連絡しておきます。これで場所については解決だね。
Judging by what Soma-san said yesterday, tensions might flare if she's there as well, but we don't have anywhere else to do this at.
いえ、むしろその逆だと思いますよ。七尾もいてもらった方がいいでしょう。やりとりをオープンにした方が互いに痛くもない腹を探り合わないで済むと思います。
That does make sense. There's a layer of transparency there.
それはそうかも。前にアルプ同士でちょっと揉めたって話だし、話を通しておきさえすればそういうのも減るはずだもんね。私とあやちさんの関係がまさにそうなんだから。
Ooh, look at you being all diplomatic.
では七尾が同席の上でシュバルツカッテで今日の放課後でいいんですよね。
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Just like you said yesterday, better sooner than later.
わかった。じゃあ私は赤城を連れてなるべく早く合流するね。
This whole thing is proceeding more smoothly than I could have ever wished for. I have a sneaking suspicion that trend's not going to continue. I just hope Akagi is willing to tell us what we want to know.
申し訳なくはありますけど、部活の方は 戸隠先輩と稲葉さんに留守番をお願いしましょう。
今日も活動自体をお休みするんじゃなくて？
連日になってしまうとさすがにいろいろといぶかしまれるのではないかと。
That is a good point.
ですから私たちのことも備品の買い出しということにしておきましょう。
We might even be able to go back to the club room if the talk doesn't take too long. I really hope we can, actually. Otherwise, this will be the third day in a row I'm skipping club.
そうだね。全部めぐるちゃん絡みっていうのがすごいけど。
Yeah, weird, huh?
となると、私たちも一旦部室に寄ってからって感じかな。
That's a good idea, but I could also see Meguru wanting to tag along, and maybe also Toko. Right, so with that settled,
失礼します。
I knew it. Meguru meekly calls out. I turn around and find her poking her head into the room like last time.
先輩たちなんか盛り上がってる？なんです自分も混ぜてくださいよ。
I don't... nothing. The moment our eyes meet, a smile blooms on Meguru's face, and she rushes into the room. Oh,
放課後の相談をしていたんです。今日は買い出しに行くことになりまして。
Ooh, that was smooth. Well done, Nene. While I'm still trying to find a good answer for Meguru, Ayachi-san does so ahead of me.
買い物なら自分も付き合いますよ。
I knew it.
いえ、稲葉さんは戸隠先輩と留守番をお願いできますか？
We could get visitors while we're out, and we don't want to close the club room for the second day in a row. I chime in to support Ayashi-san. It hurts to do this, but we can't involve her just yet. We need a little bit more time. Please, Meguru. We'll come back as soon as we're done. We need you to keep any guests company in the meantime. Shiba-san remains silent with an uncomfortable look on her face. I'm guessing she's not a very good liar. We're not that great either. I could have said nothing. I'm not great at it myself, but I have no problem lying if it's for Meguru. But it's also to Meguru. Huh. Wow, that was one hell of a thought. Man.
わかりました。
Aw. She seems unhappy about the whole thing, but agrees nonetheless. Okay, all that's left is to talk with Akagi after school.
ではよろしくお願いします。
いってらっしゃい。こっちは任せてね。もし誰か来たら、私の魅惑の接客術でみんなが帰るまで帰れないようにしておくよ。
I don't know if that's going to get us more business or less. Her loving service. I wouldn't mind seeing that, or being on the receiving end. It's not her route. Maybe next time. Alas, I'll have to leave the witnessing to that of Meguru. See you later, Meguru.
はーい。
Aw. She sure is bummed out about this. Shiba-san and I share a smile at her sulky behavior. As the one responsible for her bad mood, I need to make sure this pays off. Yeah, I do feel bad for her. She has no idea what's happening.
それじゃあ私は赤城を連れてくるね。また後で。
Yeah, thank you. Well then, Ayachi-san, we better head out.
そうですね。
Got something on your mind?
赤城から話を聞いた後のことです。星名くん、赤城が知っていたということは、木月さんは十中八九。
I know. It's a given that Kizuki-san is involved with this whole magic business. We'll need to explain magic to Meguru.
はい、それもありますけど、稲葉さんに話せる内容かどうかがまだわかりませんから。
Ooh, that is a good point. Huh?
もし木月さんの行方が知れなくなったのが魔法や契約と絡むことなら。
Ooh, it's possible she can't talk about it. I didn't even think about that.
きっと切実な事情があるはずなんです。
Huh. Is Ayachi-san speaking from experience? She seems to be bearing a deep pain.
それを知ることができたとしても、稲葉さんが聞くべきではないことだったらと。
I feel like the tone of this conversation does not fit the music right now. Let's worry about that after we know the details. Also, sorry for dragging you into this mess.
どちらかというと、私が星名くんを巻き込んだんですよ。
I didn't help. Yeah, you know, everything started with her. But still, she has nothing to apologize for. On the contrary. Yeah, I shouldn't have apologized. Thanks for getting me involved, Ayachi-san.
はい。では行きましょう。
Back to the cafe. I was wondering how this was going to tie in. I wasn't sure if Meguru was going to have any kind of involvement with the witch business, or if it was going to be a completely separate thing. We arrive at the cafe and have a seat, awaiting Shiba-san and Akagi.
イレギュラーな話だよ。まったく。
You seem thrilled. Soma-san places our drinks on the table with a sigh, an unusual attitude for her. There are no other staff or guests in the cafe aside from us. Upon getting word from Ayachi-san, Soma-san closed the cafe for the day. I thought maybe that's why she's griping, but judging by the look on her face, that's not the case. Will it?
いろいろさ。アルプが契約者のことを他所に、特に他のアルプがいる席で語るのも、それについて互い了承済みということも、他にも、まあ、イレギュラー尽くしだ。
Alright, more irregular circumstances.
少なくとも私とシーバさんは仲良くやっていますから、あなた方アルプも揉めたりしないでくださいね。
揉めないための様々な取り決めだったんだがね。
We'll keep the hissing to a minimum.
まあいいさ。今回限りのことだ。契約者の君に付き合うとするよ。
Thank you, Soma-san.
君が礼を言うのか？
Oh, well, Ayachi-san is giggling off to the side. But then, just as I was about to come up with an excuse...
来たようだ。
that reaction.
お待たせ、星野くん、綾地さん。
Shiba-san flings open the door and enters the cafe. And behind her follows...
邪魔するなじゃ。この子が赤木だよ。赤木じゃ。と言っても、初対面は一人だけじゃな。
はい。はじめまして。七尾の契約者の綾地ねねです。
よろしくなのじゃ。
なるほど。確かにのじゃろりさんです。
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know whether Akagi heard that or not, but she ignores Ayachi's whisper and briskly walks over to the counter.
場所を借りるぞ。
ああ、聞いている。私もここにさせてもらうがね。
何？半分ほどはお前も知った話じゃ。今さらこれ以上揉めることはあるまい。
So much tension.
同感だ。イレギュラーな話だがね。
Okay, both of you are talking animals, there are two witches in the room, and I'm some random guy that can taste emotions. Nothing about this is usual. Or natural.
協定など決めるからそんなズレに悩むことになるのじゃ。ま、あっちはお前と違って特にこだわらんが。
Who set up these rules? This feels kind of arbitrary.
それと、ミルクを頼むのじゃ。
Please.
それじゃあ私はレモンティーで。
かしこまりました。もろもろ。
さて。
Oop, there goes the music. With the preliminary talk out of the way, Akagi hops onto a chair at our table. Despite her momentum, she lands on the seat as lightly as a feather. Following that, Akagi stares directly into my face. Come to think of it, I haven't introduced myself yet. My apologies. I'm Hoshina Shuuji.
敬語はいらんのじゃ。こんななりじゃからな。
That doesn't fit with your speech patterns, but okay. Okay, Akagi.
お前は混じり物か？珍しいの。
魔女2人に同席が許されているだけのことはあるのじゃ。
Do you have special eyes? I don't really know much about that myself. But you're a little wrong about something. It's me who wants to know about Kizuki-san.
千穂子の関係者なのか？
By proxy. More like I know someone who does.
まあいい。では何から話そうか。
She leans forward in her seat, showing that she's ready to jump into the main topic. After an exchange of nods between everyone, I get into it. First things first, where is she right now?
知らん。
Oh, well, shit. Wait, what? Okay, that was a bit too quick. Are we done already?
まあ慌てるな。別にあっちが薄情なわけではない。
Okay.
知らんままでいる方がいいと思ったんじゃよ。
Oh. Huh.
向こうもあっちのことがもうわからんじゃろうしな。
How much more complicated is this situation going to get?
じゃがそれもあいつが望みを得るために代償として支払ったものじゃ。仕方がない。それはつまり
Oh, so she completed her contract.
魔女の。そういうことじゃ。
Akagi nods nonchalantly. And then she continues.
千穂子はかつてあっちのもう一人の契約者だったのじゃ。あいつは願いを叶えるために友達すら亡くした。
Oh.
確か稲葉巡と言ったか。友達というものがあっちにはよくわからんが、人間には大事なものなんじゃろ。それをなくして千穂子もその巡とやらも今どこでどう過ごしているのやら。
Well, that... Meanwhile...
この人数だとさすがに静かだね。
Boy, that 2-year gap really makes a difference, doesn't it?
喋ってるのが私一人じゃ盛り上がりようもないしな。
She's ready. Depression.
ごめんなさい。
稲葉さんやっと喋ってくれたよ。けど盛り上がるかどうかはやっぱり怪しい感じだね。でもお姉さんは頑張るよ。どんな話題でもちゃんと受け止めて胸の中にしまっておくから。ここは思い切ってレッツトライ。
Ooh, okay.
それじゃあお言葉に甘えて。
買ってバッチコイ。
Lay it on me.
そのひどくないですこれ。
どれかな。
置いてけぼりとか3人だけで行っちゃうなんて。
稲葉さんついていきたかったの？私と一緒にお留守番嫌だったのかな。
Oh.
そういうわけじゃないですけど。
稲葉さんに嫌われてるわけじゃなくてお姉さん一安心だよ。
嫌いなわけないですってば。ただ
I don't have as much of a rapport with you.
そこんとこもうちょっと詳しく話してみようか。そしたら少しは楽になるかもよ。
はい。つまり
嫌いなわけないけど、ただ
I don't hate you, but I don't trust you.
はい。もやもやするんですよ。なんでねね先輩とつむぎ先輩なわけ？ なんで自分には声かけてくれなかったわけって。ひょっとして昨日もそうだったのってそう考えちゃって、それで
Aw.
一つ聞いてもいい？
はい。何ですか？
稲葉さんのその話って星名くんはってことなんだよね。
そうですけど。
だよね。でも今日3人で買い出しに行ったの別に星名くんがあやちさんとシーバさんを誘ったからとは限らないと思うんだけどな。
そうかもしれませんけど、でもそれは結果的に同じことじゃないですか。
Is it?
自分は置いてけぼりなわけで。
Ah, okay, well, when you put it like that, yeah.
まあそうなんだけどね。でもそっかそっか。
何がおかしいんですか？
ところでお茶入れるけど飲むかな。
Ooh, well handled.
いただきます。
合点承知だよ。じゃあ少し待っててね。
Tea will make everything better. She's taking the Iroh approach.
うわあ、もやもやしますよ。
かわいいなもう。ねえ稲葉さん、私は思うんだけど、
何ですか？
星野くんはむしろ稲葉さんのことしか見てないんじゃないかな。
At least this time.
何言ってるんですか？そんなわけありませんよ。
そう？
だって今先輩めぐると一緒にいてくれないじゃないですか。
Meguru! I wasn't expecting to have to jump into this since we were still in another view. I also have no idea how I was supposed to read that. It jumps back in. I was expecting it to just be the same line, but we're switching perspectives now. I burst into the club room and find Meguru and Togakushi-senpai still there.
おかえり星野くん。どうしたの？王子様みたいな登場して。
I have no idea what you're talking about, as Shuuji. What?
まあそれはそれとして、買い物帰りにしてはずいぶん変な感じだね。それに綾地さんとシーバさんは？
Oh, they're at... You know the place I brought you to before? They're there, at the Schwarzkatz.
ああ、パフェ美味しかったね。
Oh great, now even Toko knows about this place and Meguru's excluded again. Aw. Anyway, Meguru.
はい。
Sorry I was in such a rush. I should have called you on the way here, or asked Ayachi-san and Shiba-san to do so. Anyway, it doesn't matter since you're still here.
先輩？
Would you come with me?
星野くん、私は？
No, you'll get your time later. Oh, we're actually going to tell them all. Fascinating. Yeah, you too, please. You've done a lot to help us, so I don't want to keep secrets anymore.
ヨーガス、ご一緒しましょう。
先輩、それってどういう？
No time. Sorry, Meguru. I need to apologize in advance.
めぐるどうすればいいしか？
She's so confused. I'll explain later. Just come with me, if you want to live. We found out what happened to Kizuki-san.
ちいちゃん？
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a point of tension, but we'll figure it out.
というわけで、この世界には魔法が実在し、そして我々は魔女なんです。
Alright, I'm glad that we just summarized it. Ayachi-san has just finished explaining to Meguru and Togakushi-senpai everything we've been hiding from them about magic and witches. That's a lot to absorb.
これを踏まえた上で聞いていただかないと話がさっぱりわからないと思いますので、いきなりではありましたけど、どうかご理解ください。はあ。
I don't think she believes you. If you looked up overwhelmed in the dictionary, you'd see the spitting image of Meguru's face right now. Can't blame her. She was brought to this cafe out of nowhere and then had this bombshell about witches dropped on her. How is Toko handling it? But it's as Ayachi-san says, we can't go any further until she has the necessary background knowledge.
ごめんね、今まで内緒にしてて。あ、いえ、はい、そんな気軽に打ち明けられない話っぽいのはわかりますので別に、はい、それはいいんですけど。
I feel like you haven't really processed this yet.
むしろ自分がちゃんとついていけてるか自信がなくてごめんなさいなんですけど。
Yeah.
何かわからないことがあったら 後で改めて説明します。戸隠先輩もそれでお願いします。
I'm just happy to be here.
勝手んだよ。聞かせてもらえるだけで私はありがたいからね。
Okay, that was more on the nose than I thought it was going to be.
それで先輩、ちいちゃんのことがって。
Yeah, we actually found someone who knows Kizuki-san. Akagi, can you take it from here?
うむ。
Akagi takes a step forward and looks up at Meguru. Bewildered beyond belief, Meguru looks back and forth between me and Akagi.
この子が？安心せえ。あっちは見た目通りの年ではない。少なくともお前や千穂子よりは生きておる。お前がめぐるか。あっちは赤木じゃ。お前のことは千穂子から聞いておったぞ。
You know what her speech pattern reminds me of? It makes me think of Anju from Utawareru Mono. The same kind of formal speaking and the way she ends her sentences. Very much what it makes me think of.
たった一人の親友じゃったとな。お願いします。聞かせてください。ちいちゃんのこと。ではまず座るのじゃ。
Story time!
はい。
Again.
そしてだ。おい、ミルクを頼むのじゃ。ミルクください。いや、今のはあっちの注文じゃよ。
Lass.
あっち？どっち？
No, she said lass. She doesn't talk like a normal girl. Just think of it as your typical unaging loli.
ああ、はいはい。あっちは一人称だったんですね。遊郭言葉がさらになまったみたいな。
I like how that is what resonates with her. It seems Meguru understood as soon as I made the lolly comparison.
で、結局君の注文はどうするんだい？
せっかくなんであっちもミルクでいいです。千穂子にゆかりのある者同士な。
Akagi sits down with a grin on her face, and Meguru smiles back at her. That exchange seems to have loosened Meguru up a bit. He's opened up to Akagi quite quickly.
赤木、ちいちゃんのこと話してくれる？よかろう。では順を追っていくのじゃ。
How far back is the beginning? Akagi nods and then prepares to begin. Meguru is about to learn what she has always wanted to know. And the rest of us have only heard the short version of it so far. We're all leaning forward, eagerly awaiting the start of Akagi's explanation. Akagi proceeds to, one by one, from the very start of it, explain what happened to Kizuki-san.
まず、千穂子はあっちの契約者じゃった。つまり魔女。あいつは叶えたいと強く渇望する願いを持っておった。じゃから我々は契約を果たし、千穂子は魔女となった。
I figured.
めぐる、ここまではいいか？知らなかった。ちいちゃんが魔女だったなんて。驚くのも無理はない。魔女は普通、魔法の存在を知らぬ者にはそれを明かさぬからな。じゃが今は別じゃ。お前はもう知っておる。じゃから明かした。すべてはそこからじゃ。っていうか、私も知らなかったよ。赤木が私と契約していながら、同時に千穂子ちゃんとも契約してたなんて。
Yeah, how many contracts can you have at one time? Oh yeah, I guess that would have had to have been the case.
別に咎められる言われはないのじゃ。アルプは一人としか契約できない。などという決まりはないからな。
Fair.
一緒にしないでくれ。普通は一人だけだ。
Oh. With a shake of her head, Soma-san interjects from behind the counter. I see. I guess this meeting isn't the only thing unprecedented about Akagi.
でないと面倒が見切れるものか。なのに、お前は複数人と契約した挙句、越境行為まで。
Ah, the source of the tension seems to be very clear now. Anyway, Akagi, Shikiba-san was already your witch at the time? Then why did you form a contract with Kizuki-san? Meguru, Kizuki-san used to live around here, right?
はい、ちいちゃん家はうちから10分くらいでしたけど、別に難しい理由はない。あいつがあっちと紬の暮らしている町に旅してきた時に知り合って契約を交わしたというだけのことじゃ。
うん。
だからあっちは時々この町まで出張してきていたんじゃよ。千穂子の様子を見にな。まあそのせいでちと縄張り問題でそこのめんどくさい猫と揉めたんじゃが。
It doesn't seem that minor.
黙れ鳥。羽の
Ah.
生えているやつはこれだから困るんだ。
Okay, so it's not all cats. I guess that does make sense.
あの時はおかげで散々苦労させられた。
むしろあっちは時々遠出しないとおかしくなるんじゃよ。元が渡り鳥じゃったからかもしれんな。猫には分からんじゃろうが。
まあいい。もう済んだことだし、ネネの手前、ことを荒げる気もない。
これは余談じゃな。
Oh no, there goes the music again.
それでおそらくめぐるが聞きたいのはその後千穂子がどうなったかじゃな。
And also us.
では話そう。そうじゃな、どこから行くか。千穂子は魔女になりかけらを集め始めた。おそらくは他の魔女よりも苦労したはずじゃ。
Hmm.
あいつが支払うことになった代償はちょっと珍しいくらいに厳しいものじゃったし、
Oh.
あげくあっちもこの通り24時間筆サポートというわけにはいかん。じゃがそれを乗り越えあいつは魔法を完成させた。つまりそれほどまでに叶えたかった願いを持っていたということ。それだけ強く願っているものがあったということ。ちいちゃんは何を叶えたかったの？
Hearing that question, the previously confident Akagi shows hesitation for the first time. However, yielding to Meguru's earnest gaze, Akage heaves a sigh and gives her answer.
一字一句たがわずに覚えておるよ。めぐちゃんの病気を治してほしいじゃ。
Oh. By Megu-chan, does she mean Meguru? Meguru had a disease she wished to cure?
どういうこと？自分は別に病気になんか。やはりな、そんな気はしておったのじゃ。
Akagi sighs and shakes her head a little. Oh, I wonder if she did have a disease, but then, because the wish was fulfilled, it was like she never had a disease at all. Then she narrows her eyes and stares at Meguru.
トゲが刺さったかのように小さいが深く、
Oh, that. Okay.
心に穴が開いておる。千穂子との別れで相当衝撃を受け、未だにその傷は癒えきっておらんと見える。体の方はすっかり健康になったようじゃが。待って心の穴のことはなんだか否定できないけど、でも病弱だったのは自分じゃなくてちいちゃんの方で。千穂子は物静かで線の細い子じゃったが、別に病気は持っておらなんだよ。おそらくめぐるはショックで記憶がごっちゃになっておるのじゃろう。
Oh.
あるいは魔法によって体が一晩にして癒えたことに整合性をつけるための脳の処置なのかもしれんが、いずれにせよ難病を患っておったのはお前じゃよ。あっちは他ならぬ千穂子からそう聞いておる。体が弱くてあまり外に出られないからいつも家で本を読んでいるとな。あとは一緒にゲームもしたとかな。お前うまいんじゃろ？
That is correct. Visibly disheartened, Meguru nods. Perhaps she finally accepted what Akagi is telling her. For me too, the dots are finally starting to connect. So that's why Meguru has so many indoor hobbies. She couldn't go outside much due to her sickly body, so naturally, that led to her getting into things she could do at home. And this might also explain why she reads everything she gets her hands on, regardless of the genre. None of us onlookers can interject anymore. We could only sit there, holding our breaths while listening to Akagi and Meguru's conversation.
願いについてはそんなところじゃな。そしてそれを叶えるために支払った代償についても触れなくてはいかん。お前たちの別れの原因になったのはむしろそちらにあるのじゃからな。
どんな代償だったの？
めぐるの病気が難しいものだったせいか、治すために必要な魔法も大きなものでな。その分代償もちょっと珍しいくらいに厳しいものだったのじゃ。例えば紬の代償もきつくはあるが、王とするだけじゃし、言ってしまえば女物の服を傷に折れば済むな。
そうだね。私的には結構辛いけど、危険なことは起きないわけだし。
じゃが千穂子のものはそうもいかなかったんじゃよ。避けようもなく、また何かをしなければ収まるというものでもなかった。一度起きてしまうとずっと続く。たとえ魔法が完成しても変わることはない。それが悪かった。
だからもったいつけないで教えて。ちーちゃんはどうしたの？
あいつの払った代償は身の回りの人間のことを忘れていくじゃ。
Okay. That would do it. Wow. So she doesn't even know that she was friends with Meguru. She doesn't even know who Meguru is anymore. Everyone in the room is rendered speechless, forgetting anyone she was close to. The worst part about this is that it's permanent. Her lost memories won't ever come back, even now that her contract has been completed. Isn't that price way too severe?
あっちに言われても困る。何が代償として引き出されるかは誰にも知ることはできない。
Clearly.
あいつはそういうことになってしまった。それ以上でもそれ以下でもないのじゃ。
Wow.
それじゃあちーちゃんは。
もちろん最初は混乱しておったよ。あっちもずいぶん責められもした。じゃがすぐに覚悟を決めた。自分が忘れてしまっても迷惑をかけないように。人との付き合いを少しずつ経っていって。
That explains a lot.
それでもめぐるからは離れられずにいて、そのめぐるのことすらいつか忘れてしまうかもしれないという恐怖を懸命に耐えて。
そこまでしてどうして？
Meguru shakily utters her question. It's as if she's saying that she can't believe it, that she doesn't want to believe it.
どうしてめぐるの病気なんかを。
そりゃ親友だったからじゃろ。あいつはな、言っておったぞ。めぐちゃんは本当はすごく明るい子なの。みんなの人気者になれちゃうくらい素敵な子なの。とな。自分は友達を作るのが本当に下手で、めぐちゃん一人だけだけど、めぐちゃんは絶対に違うのと。そんなめぐちゃんが世界にたった一人の親友だって言ってくれた。ちーちゃんだけそばにいてくれればいいって。嬉しかった。本当に嬉しかった。だからお礼がしたかったの。めぐちゃんのために何かしてあげたかったの。私の自慢の親友が元気よく外を走り回れるように、クラスの人気者にだってなれちゃうように。たとえ私がめぐちゃんのことを忘れてしまっても、私がいなくなってもめぐちゃんが一人で頑張っていけるように。
Wow.
私は魔法を完成させて病気を治してあげたいと。あいつは最後にはまず両親すら忘れた。
Ooh.
両親はそりゃ驚いた。やれ検査だ手術だ療養だと現地へ越して、そこで娘を暮らさせることにした。
I didn't even think about that. Of course it would include her parents. Wow, right, because it was anyone she was ever close to. Oof.
そしてあいつは最後の最後には魔法を得る目的だった大事な親友のことすら忘れてしまった。
Okay, yeah, that would count as extenuating circumstances. That's why the school didn't have any record of it.
結果めぐるは親友を突然失うことになったのじゃな。別れの言葉すらなかったのは当然じゃ。千穂子はその時にはもうお前のことを覚えておらなんだのじゃからな。両親もここでの生活のすべてを断ち切るように娘を連れていずこかへ越していったのじゃからな。そういうことだったんだ。だから学院にも何も。
Yep.
本当に赤城ですら行方を知らないの？
知らん。今はどこでどう暮らしておるのか。おそらく探さん方がいいじゃろ。あっちもその気はない。本人も親も困らせるだけじゃろうし、ひょっとしたら何かの負担がかかることだってないとは言えんのじゃ。
Yeah, that's probably true.
それじゃもう。
Meguru drops her shoulders. Sadness and despair radiate from her so strongly that it physically hurts. Meguru! Unable to take it, I run over to Meguru and wrap my arms around her shoulders.
先輩、めぐる。
Was bringing her here a mistake? Was it wrong for me to try discovering Kizuki-san's whereabouts? I grind my teeth in despair when...
じゃがの、一つきちんと言っておくぞ。
Akagi calls out to Meguru loudly.
あいつは魔法を作り上げた。願いを叶えた。めぐる、これがどういうことかわかるか？
どういうことって。ちいちゃんはめぐるを直してくれたけど、代わりにもうめぐるのことを覚えてない。
そうじゃ。つまりあいつはめぐるのことを忘れても、それでも最後までやり遂げたのじゃ。
That is devotion. Meguru gasps. She shivers as if she's received a divine revelation.
ちいちゃん。正直あっちも驚いたのじゃ。本当にあいつはめぐるのことを覚えてはおらなんだ。じゃがこれは大事なことな気がすると言って、こうすればきっと願いを叶えられると言って、誰の体を癒す願いなのかすらもうわからないくせに。
Oof.
本当のしまいにはあっちのことすら忘れたくせに。すごいやつだったんじゃぞ、千穂子は。あいつはちゃんとお別れしなきゃいけないと言ったんじゃ。あいつはめぐるを忘れたかもしれんが、あいつが代わりに作り上げた魔法はまさにあいつそのものだったんじゃ。それがめぐる、お前の中に生きておる。
Meguru hangs her head and trembles. Akage leans in and peers into Meguru's face from below with a mischievous look.
どういうことかわかったか？
Meguru gives a big nod. As if that was the trigger, tears start streaming down her cheeks. Meguru. Meguru throws herself into my chest. She hugs me tightly, pressing her wet eyes against me. With a shaky voice, she gives voice to the newfound feelings welling up within her.
ちいちゃんを傷つけたわけでも、ちいちゃんに嫌われたわけでもなかったんだ。ちいちゃんがいてくれたから、めぐるは、ちいちゃんもめぐるのこと思い続けてくれてたんだ。今の健康はちいちゃんにもらったものだったんだ。めぐるの体はちいちゃんの思いで生きてるんだ。めぐる、親友をなくしてなんかいなかったんだ。
Thank goodness. Her heart has been saved. The thorn that was stuck in her heart is no longer there. Meguru's shaking shows no signs of stopping.
赤木、苦しいよ。めぐる、ちいちゃんに何もしてあげられてない。
Just as Meguru's best friend had been thinking of Meguru and holding her dear, Meguru has been strongly holding her dear too. Regret almost to the point of guilt overcomes her.
会わずにいた方がいいなら、それがちいちゃんのためになるんなら我慢するけど、苦しいよ。ちいちゃんの気持ちにどうやってお礼すれば。ならば最後に明言しておくが、めぐる。
Akagi puts her hands on her hips and peers at Meguru, who has her face buried in my chest. Before continuing, she looks up at me and flashes me a grin.
お前は心優しくて感じやすいやつのようじゃ。どうせ千穂を失ってからしばらくは抜け殻のようになっておったんじゃろ。じゃが今あっちの目に映るお前は元気であるだけじゃない。たくさんの人間に囲まれておる。愛されておる。ここにおる人間はみんなお前のために奔走しておったのじゃぞ。
Very true.
赤木。それにだ、あっちは正直今日お前を見て驚いた。千穂子から聞いた印象とまるで違っておったからの。そんな洒落た服を着こなしてこうなんじゃイケておるとはな。
Oh, nice. Good compliment.
これはこの格好はね。分かっておる。あっちと千穂子は分かっておる。
Ikage nods to herself in an exaggerated manner. She then continues in a casual tone.
お前はこのままじゃダメだとちゃんと立ち上がったのじゃろ。
Actually, that's pretty much verbatim what she said.
きっとそれこそがあいつが本当に願っていたことなのじゃ。だから安心せえ。お前もちゃんとあいつの願いを叶えたのじゃ。
Aw. Meguru bawls her eyes out against my chest. Her overflowing tears show no signs of stopping anytime soon. But these are not tears of sorrow.
ちいちゃん、ちいちゃん、頑張るから。めぐる、頑張るから。大丈夫だから。頑張れるから。
Everyone present knows that these are tears of relief, as if Meguru has just been freed of an immense burden. And with that, the matter of Meguru's best friend has come to a close. Aw. That was really sweet.
サノバウィッチ。
And sad. But I'm glad it got resolved. That episode turned out to be a much heavier one than I was expecting. But it's good, because I feel like this was probably the central conflict of this route. I mean, at this point, we have figured out what happened to her best friend. We figured out the whole circumstances why she left, and really, I think this was an opportunity for Meguru to get closure, which is what she ultimately needed. I mean, she had already been making changes to her life to make more friends. I mean, she's got the entire occult club and Shuuji, too. That last lingering thing that she had from her past, she can probably let go of now. It'll probably take a little bit of time, but it's not going to have the same impact that it did before. And on top of everything else, you know, now she's in the loop of everything else with the whole occult club. I mean, they all are. So that could be beneficial, you know, for Nene, for Shiba, and really it'll bring them all closer together, I think. But I also think this is the point where the route is going to turn, because now that we've gotten the central conflict out of the way, the big thing that was holding her back, this is where she and Shuuji can really start to bond and start exploring their feelings for each other, because there's no more trepidation or anything like that. That's my theory anyway. Although I do wonder at what speed that will happen, because it seems like it still may be sort of a slow burn kind of situation, but who knows? Sometimes in these novels, once you get the central conflict done, that's when things start really, it goes fast. We'll see what happens. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. For now, I am one half of the Bridge Boys, signing off.